What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. It's long awaited, but we're actually going to go to Brainerd International Raceway in this video to do a little bit of quarter-mile racing. I got the car all loaded up. It's a beautiful day out. It started out pouring, so I was a little bit worried it was going to be a bad day for it because it's the last Wednesday night drags of the year. Got my helmet, a little bit of some fluids, some hand tools, and a big socket set below that. My camera gear, and I think we're ready to go. Still about a 3-hour drive, so there's no sense in talking about it too much. I'm gonna get the car started here, and hopefully it does okay.
Close till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
I had to stop for a quick rest stop. This Highway 6 is really pretty. I did the last time we went to Power Cruise, and it's such a nice drive. It's a beautiful day again, so I couldn't be happier with the weather conditions. It's going to be a super nice day out there. This will give you like a hint of it. Just lined with real big trees, brand new paved road. It's totally awesome. I'd recommend it as just a driving road. If you're in the Grand Rapids, Brainerd area, you can just go from one city to the other, and it'll be awesome. So you got some room to get on it a little bit. So we'll finish out this little driving montage and see you guys at the track.
Through the highways till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
Alright, so we're in the tech line. Looks like, remember Derek with the Z06? He's here too, and he's going to get me to go autocrossing with him. I didn't actually realize it was the same night, so it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be my first time autocrossing. Drag raced here before, it's been a lot of fun, but autocrossing is going to be new to me, so stay tuned for that. I think we're going to have a lot of in-car footage. I don't know if I have another cameraman or whatever, so we'll see what happens. But looks like I'm next up, and we'll get racing pretty quick here. First thing I'm going to give a shot at is this autocross up here. Of course, it's way up there. I think Derek actually just went, so looks like we do a horseshoe kind of around to the left, through the back, and then come on back on the right side. We'll see how it goes. Never done it before, so it's going to be fun, I think. That was fun. Fuck drag racing, that's the shit. Alright guys, so that is a ton of fun. I'm gonna go do one more, then I'm gonna shoot Derek's car. He's here with the Z06 again. On the back corner he slides it really, really long, I guess. This car gets loose here too, so I'm sure he can just dance his all the way around the corner. It's probably awesome. So we'll go hop back in line and do one more. That time. I think that's the first one I hit actually. So it's looking like if we get one shot at a quarter-mile run. This line is crazy long. This sucks. The autocrossing is really fun, but they run till dusk and we're losing light like really quick. So it's kind of the one shot at it. We'll see. I'll hop back in line again and try for another pass, but we'll see. They'll probably shut her down by the time I get back. Not do a burnout this time, just kind of see what happens with the tires here. See if I remember how to stage. There's the first pass of the night. I was in the left lane, so 60 foot is atrocious. 286, 975 to the 8th, left to a 1439 at 107. Alright, so you can see we're losing light here, and that was a terrible pass. That was my first one. I'm on Mickey Thompson drag radial on a stock 10 bolt with a grippy clutch and some power. So the track official came by and made my car and the Silverado right here. We are the cutoff car, so pretty much everyone behind us there just got screwed. So the odds of that are super small. I got a chance to do a little redemption, but we'll see what happens here. there you go, just like you saw it, last racer in line. If it can be somewhere in the 13s, I'll be pretty happy. I just gotta not pussyfoot it out of the hole one time. Just keep in mind, I'm like 3 hours from my house, no truck and trailer and minimal hand tools, so this is like sketchy. Literally shut the gate behind me. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna do a little burnout, see what happens, see if that helps a little bit. We're gonna send it off of the line. It's all or nothing right here. Burnout wasn't that great, but let's see what happens. That's all I got, I guess. Thank you. Alright. Slightly redeemed. 1370. A few more passes. It'll get better. That 60 foot was still at 246, so slightly better, but not the best. Mile an hour, 106. A second Hail Mary run. The best I could muster out of that was a 246 60 foot, so chopped away at it a little bit. It's like a 910 to the 8th, 1370 and a 106 66 mile an hour, so a little bit better. A couple more passes I do a little bit better, I know that. Again, I haven't drag raced in probably 5 years, and this is my first time out drag racing a stick car with a good tire with a big cam. It's a learning experience, so I'm not ashamed of it or anything like that. I had a lot of fun, and I'll have to figure out a way to do some more drag racing this year. I think this is the last Wednesday night drag of the year, but regardless, I'm super glad I came. Gonna grab my belongings. Live to fight another day, I guess. Can't ask for much more. Let's see here. So yeah, I'll be home around midnight. Hope you guys liked that content a little bit. It was a little bit of trial and error. I didn't have anybody that was able to help me shoot from outside, so it's got to be in-car stuff. It's not setting records or anything, but I enjoyed the hell out of it, and that's the point. So it doesn't really matter what you drive, as long as you're out actually wheeling it, that's what matters. Just the tail end of a sunset here. I'm riding off into it, literally, with the car intact, so you really can't ask for any more. This right here is my future for the rest of the drive home. It's dark, it's rural, there's nobody. There's probably more animals than people where I'm going, so here we are in the town of Reamer, which is pretty well shut down at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday. Bigfoot gas and gifts. There you go. Almost made it home. Was going just a little bit fast. Lady's really nice, but I guess the exhaust is illegal. The crackling, popping noises it makes, which I've never heard of. It's just regular exhaust. I wonder if she means like the cam. I don't know. And we have made it safe and sound back at the house. A little bit late. Hey, what's going on, guys? I dropped off the video last night. I got home just before midnight, so it ended up being late like I thought it was going to. So I was super tired. I went straight to bed after that. I had no energy to do kind of an outro or anything, but I thought I'd go over the time slips a little bit and kind of show you guys what's going on. I don't know how well I covered them, so I might have skipped that part in the video, but my first pass here on the left lane, car 546, 2862 to the 60 foot, 9750 to the 8th at 82 miles an hour, and then a 1431 at 107. 60 foot is pretty atrocious. The mile an hour was sort of what I thought it was going to be, and it sort of backed it up on the second pass. So I was figured it was going to run 110-ish, so I'm just under that. With and coincidentally, the last car I ran in was a 98 Z28 with a factory cam, cylinder heads, and the LS1 intake manifold. It was an auto car, so it actually had a Yank 4000 stall converter in it, and I think it was a 275 Nitto NTO 5R drag radial. And I was getting 165 to 180 60 foots out of it, so it was a lot better. But in an auto car, I mean, it's a little bit more simple. I didn't realize how hard it was to actually launch a 6-speed car out of the hole, and that was actually, thinking back, it's the first time I've ever actually done it on a prep surface or anything, and there's so much to learn about it. I had a garbage 60 foot the first time because I was a little bit nervous about breaking something, and it's approaching a decent 60 foot, I guess. 8th mile I went 9:10, so I dropped 6/10 in the 8th mile on the second pass. Gained a mile an hour. Anyways, the ET on my final pass was a 1370 at 106. So after not drag racing for like 5 years and making 2 passes in it ever, I feel okay with it. I was chipping away at the time. I don't really know what it's going to run. I don't know what to expect. But yeah, I would have thought it would be in the 13s, 12s, something like that. I really had no idea. I didn't want to guess. So anyways, they actually had a record number of cars. I think there was like 225 cars. Brainerd International Raceway put on their, they have an Instagram page, so check that out. They post stuff on there once in a while. And that was actually a record number of cars for Wednesday night drags. The reason I only got 2 passes in is the line was probably an hour the first time that I was going to go in after I teched. The line was huge, and I wasn't going to wait for it, so I went autocrossing for a while. So I got a few runs in on that, and that was actually a ton of fun. I've never done it before, and if you haven't, I really can't recommend it enough. Autocross, in my opinion, was more fun than drag racing for sure. Like I said, if you've never done it, just give it a shot. I was a little bit intimidated doing it because you don't really know how the cones are laid out. You don't know how the track is laid out or how they set up the course, but just take your time, go easy the first time, and yeah, turned out to be a fun time. Overall, the car ran really, really good. I don't see any new leaks that have sprung other than the occasional drip from the rear pinion seal, which I still have to do. I've been neglecting that, and do as I say, not as I do. It's a good example of that. I've got to fix that. But otherwise, the car's good to go. I wasn't sure what I was going to do this weekend, but back at Brainerd International Raceway is the Muscle Car Shootout. They do it every Labor Day weekend, and it's a really fun event. So I'm going to go to that. I'm going to get some more passes in the car, some more seat time, and I'm going to do some more drag racing. So I don't know if I'm going to go Saturday and Sunday or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I'm for sure going to make a day of it. And I believe this coming Monday we're going to shoot that 750 horsepower Terminator Cobra Mustangs. So stay tuned for both of those videos. They're coming up real quick. Turned out to be a fun night. It was a lot of driving, but the car ran really good. And like I said earlier, it's a good chance for you to spend more time in your car than you otherwise would. So I don't mind traveling to that stuff. It's a long ways away from home, so you're kind of gambling, breaking things. And I don't have a truck and trailer, so kind of just making do with what I got and trying to have fun with it. So if you're new to the channel and like today's video, give a thumbs up for a slow Trans Am, subscribe and come back for more content. I'll have some more coming at you real soon. And yeah, drop a comment down below if you have any suggestions on launching it or anything like that, where I'm not risking totally grenading everything, because keep in mind, I do have to drive it to the track and back. So anyways, hope you guys liked today's video, and we'll see you next time.